Hi, and welcome to Mystic Mim Tarot. Today I will be reading out messages from the masculine for you, Divine Feminine. My daughter will be placing them on the mat because I've had 3 operations. We will conclude the reading with 3 lots of songs too. Also, thank you to Sarah Jeffrey for your generous donation. This is only a general reading, not a personal one. So please take the messages that resonate with you and leave the ones that don't. Also, this reading is suitable for a divine masculine or a divine feminine. Switch the roles as needed. I made an earth angel wait around for me whilst I had my cake and ate it too. I was juggling this karmic, you, and other low-class men and women. The disrespect and the audacity you felt was incredible when you discovered the cheating and the betrayal. So you cut me out of your life and got on your spiritual path. Some of us masculines are now in an open marriage with this doppelganger, succubus, evil karmic witch. Some of you DFs feel that I reveal all of these feelings I still have for you in tarot readings. However, I have never confided them to you in real life, so it annoys you. I go out with this karmic to the exact same places I used to go with you. It's like I am reenacting and reliving our time together in my head because I really miss your company and everything about you, to be honest. Some of us masculines returned to an ex of ours, and she is the karmic in this situation. She is someone from my past that enticed me back into her life, using empty promises to do so. She was on a mission to break you and I up, and unfortunately, she succeeded in doing so. I borrowed money from you and lied about what I was going to use it for. I promised to pay back every cent and never paid you $1. I'm a scumbag. All I had to do was to be honest with you and tell you that I was seeing someone. You would have said, okay, bye. But no, I had to lead you on, drag it all out, keep you in the dark, manipulate you, have you stuck in illusions, pull strings, play games, be a trickster, and then go on to break your heart. That's the part you just don't understand. My Jerry Springer life is so below you, Divine Feminine. You are way too good for me. You have become a fantasy for both her and I in the bedroom. We imagine that you are here with us, having a threesome. She even tries to dress up like you beforehand. It is pretty kinky, I know. She lets me pretend that she is you. We are sick individuals, that's for sure. We live in squalor over here. Housework is not her specialty. To be honest, she is a complete pig. Not only is our house messy, it is also dirty. You seem to value your alone time now. It is just spirit and you now against the world. You appear to be looking better, feeling better, thinking better, doing better, and working better since you called your energy back, Divine Feminine. Some of you DFs are doing the job of 2 parents because I am an absent father. I talked sweet words with you like I was some knight in shining armor in the beginning. However, I behaved like a devil. I was self-absorbed, extremely critical of you, up myself, deceptive, sneaky, a liar, and a wolf in sheep's clothing. I juggle my options all the time. They each give me something that I am looking for. For example, one gives me money, one does my washing, cooking and cleaning, another parties all night with me doing drugs and drinking. One gives me a car that I can use, etc. I am a total opportunist and I take advantage of so many people to get the things I want and need. You felt as though you had to jump through hoops to try to prove your love for me. It was so ridiculous. You believe a man should actually chase a woman because a lot of you DFs are old school with old-fashioned values and beliefs. You're also an empress, therefore you attract because you don't have to chase. I know it makes some of you feel content that karma has found my address after all this time. Some of you thought that I would never be punished, but now karma is tearing my life apart. I could never build any foundation over here with this messy psycho woman. There is a new problem every day here. I have no plans for the future. I just live one day at a time now. That is all I can do. I explored my options whilst I left you hanging on and waiting, not knowing where you stood with me at all. I have been taking my anger out on the Karmic because, let's face it, it is due to her and her black magic that I even lost you in the first place. Our children act more mature than I do, Divine Feminine. No one has ever loved me passionately in the way that you did, and also to the extent that you did. At the time, I thought the Karmic was the greener grass. However, the grass is dead over here with her now. It was all smoke and mirrors. She lied about who she was, what she did, what she owned, and what she could offer me. I was dumb enough to believe her and abandon you. I am used to dirty karmic thoughts. I tried to treat you the same way that I treat them. But you are highly ranked spiritually. You are a high priestess, an earth angel, and a light worker. You should have been placed on a pedestal by me. I had too many side pieces and this main karmic distracting me from seeing your real worth. I guess I got exactly what I deserved in the end. You are a normal person who works and looks after your family. The women I now go for are too busy partying and being reckless with alcohol, sex and drugs. The smart decision on my part would have been to stay with you because you were my rock. But I rejected you to carry on with my toxic lifestyle. I screwed up big time. You gave me your time, your heart, and your energy. In return, I gave you inconsistency, confusion, and excuses. You are an expert toxic cycle breaker, Divine Feminine. I doubt you would rush into a relationship now. I think that you believe when the time is right, it will happen for you. This karmic is trailer trash. She is a redneck. I regret bitching to her about you because it gave her the ammunition to then go up against you. Without my slandering of your name, she wouldn't have had a reason to then put spell work on you out of jealousy. So I am the real troublemaker. Sometimes it really annoys me that you are free and independent and you love your life now. I am tied down, very discontent, and I am not a happy chappy at all. I am really disappointed at how my life has turned out. I still think of you all the time. You would think these thoughts would stop when you create a whole new life with someone else. I figured out why I still miss you, finally. It is because you provided me with things that I don't get from her, such as compassion, affection, genuine love, kindness, respect, adoration, loyalty, great conversation, a shoulder to cry on, and support. I have heard that the failure rate for marriages that are born from infidelity are extremely high. I guess this karmic and I will be included in that statistic. After all, I did start a relationship with her after cheating on you, dear. Some of you discovered that I was cheating with this karmic in one of the following ways. You found texts on my phone. You found a belonging of hers at your place. You discovered it through Facebook or another social media platform. You knew money was missing, so you went snooping and found out that I was spending it on her. You found lipstick or perfume on my clothing. You found condoms and you and him didn't use them. You found me on a dating site, Tinder or Plenty of Fish. Someone told you, or my whole demeanour changed so you knew something was up. For a small portion of you, I actually confessed to you. The karmic has used revenge porn on me after having told her that I was leaving her. She has embarrassed the hell out of me and exposed that I like men too on the internet with images and videos that were supposed to stay between her and I. You wouldn't go back to a man like me who had you talking to God, begging for peace, and pleading that your heart would become whole again. I call her demeaning names all the time. I have zero respect for her. I've seen her in all types of sexual degrading acts, which has changed the way I view her and feel about her. Silence was the best thing to offer me because I didn't understand your feelings. You stopped allowing me to walk all over you. You no longer accept less, and you say no when you would have said yes in the past. I was mean, controlling, angry, volatile, bossy, self-centered, abusive, dishonest, untrustworthy, manipulative, unstable, impatient, stubborn, spiteful, vengeful, and emotionally distant. You take such better care of yourself now that I am not around. Your aura is so bright. You are grounded and energetic. My aura is dull because I have low energy and I am depressed currently. You should work for the FBI, Divine Feminine. You dragged every single skeleton out of my closet, one by one, including the criminal record, the STDs, the bisexuality, the sex addiction, the nasty karmics, the black magic, the drug addictions, the booze, the stealing, and this karmic woman. You deserve an award. No wonder I am scared to communicate with you now. You are an empath. Your soul has experienced so much darkness, but despite it all, you turned your lessons into light. You have chosen softness over hardness. I was so toxic that I did you dirty, then tried to convince people that you were the problem. I am a liar, a time waster. I am emotionally unavailable, and I have nothing to offer other than sex. You never competed with the karmic for me. I can happily have her now, you feel. I don't even want to be with her though, as I am disgusted by her. There was too much going back and forth with me, so you quit the up and down, in and out, and hot and cold dynamic. It just took too much out of you, dear. You're sick of me invading your space by constantly coming out in your tarot readings and lurking in your energy. The karmic and I scam innocent people for money. It is how we survive financially. It takes a certain kind of rotten person to do this, and we both are. For some of you DS, I kept you as a secret because I was already married with kids with this karmic when we met. For others, you were the one with me, I then met her, cheated on you with her, then went on to marry her. I like to date women that are a whole lot younger than me. There is a big age gap between us, and it suits me because I am so childish, immature, and reckless, so I match their energy. I made you feel betrayed and all alone. Some of you felt as though I just threw you away. You are a swan, divine feminine. Swans are monogamous. Some of you DFs lost yourselves in work to get over me. You feel free and empowered now. You have embarked on a new life and you're going to live it to the fullest. For some of us masculines, we are a full-blown alcoholic. Your children are now sufficient enough to make you happy in your life now. You don't need a man, divine feminine. I was so rude, arrogant, cocky and opinionated. I always had to be right. I didn't respect you and I kept crossing the lines, so you walked away. You weren't afraid to burn a bridge with me because that's what it took to protect your peace. In the beginning, I love-bombed you and made you feel seen, adored, and chosen. Later on, though, you were left feeling manipulated, confused, discarded, and used. I left you at a time when you really needed me the most. Some of you had health issues or a diagnosis that you were dealing with, or others of you lost a very close relative around the same time, a mum or a dad. That's why the betrayal was even worse for you. It was like a double betrayal due to the timing of it all. This karmic is always on her phone chatting up other women and men. Then she has the hide to check my phone as she is paranoid that I have been in contact with you. Next time around, you want a man who accepts you for who you truly are, not one who tries to change you in any way, or one that you have to try and change. You know what you have to offer now, and in the end, I know you will get what you deserve because your self-esteem is at an all-time high after the spiritual work you have done on yourself. I said some horrible things to you which still play on your mind to this day probably. I never learn from my mistakes or learn my lessons because I am a narcissist. For some of you, I just keep coming back around your way every so often, even if it is years after we broke up. Whenever you spoke the truth to me about my absurd behaviour, my lies, or my cheating, I would explode. My reaction was to become defensive and angry, when you spoke the truth. I am in a pickle with my finances at the moment as a result of this karmic's frivolous spending. I ghosted some of you DFs to see whether or not you would chase me, and you didn't. I was left dumbfounded. The drugs I have taken have aged me terribly. I am a very two-faced man. You can't trust me as far as you can throw me. I am one of the following star signs: a Scorpio, an Aries, a Taurus, a Sagittarius, a Cancer, or a Pisces. I made you feel so underappreciated because I took advantage of your beautiful, pure, innocent heart. You seem healthier than you have ever been before now. Spirit has blessed you with the strength and determination to not only recover from me, but also to really succeed in your life. Some of you got a salary increase or a promotion in your job after you left me behind as a gift from Spirit. The stress, anxiety, and worry weren't worth the little bit I brought into your life. Without me, you are now happy, peaceful, calm, patient, relaxed, and joyful. Some of you cried out to God to heal your heart and stop the tears in the past. God definitely heard your prayers. I treated you like a doormat. Not only have I not changed in any way, but my character, my deeds, and my behaviour have become much worse than when I was with you. This karmic has been a terrible influence on me. With me, you had to fool the fool by letting me think I'd fooled you, so that I ended up understanding that you were no fool at all, Divine Feminine. A narcissist like me will not fight for my children. Instead, I will fight for control, attention, and the appearance of being involved. This is why you view me as a terrible father. I lied, insulted, cheated, abused, and disrespected you. In return, of you, I expected fidelity, respect, and all of your time and energy spent on me. I did whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, but I wanted you to remain loyal to me at all times. Men like me who abuse women physically, emotionally, financially, or emotionally can wear a mask and come across as the nicest, friendliest men you'll ever meet. Remember that the devil doesn't come dressed in a red cape and horns. He actually comes disguised as everything you have ever wished for. I am still so drawn to your looks. I love your body, your eyes, your smile, and your lips. I am extremely superficial. We both know that. Some of you were married to me, and I saw this third party behind your back for a number of years. You had no idea that I was having an affair. One thing I can say about you, Divine Feminine, is that you gave me your all. Some of you DFs want a very traditional man next time around. One who has integrity, old-fashioned ways, who is kind, caring, and loyal, and will match your energy. Spirit has been protecting you from all spiritual warfare, Divine Feminine. Now we will get some songs for you, Divine Feminine. The first lot of songs reflect the masculine and how he thinks and feels concerning his own life and the way in which he lives. The first one is Over My Head by The Fray. I Don't Want to Grow Up by Tom Waits. Sympathy for the Devil by the Rolling Stones. Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy. Reckless by Australian Crawl. Shame by the Motels. Mind of a Stoner by Machine Gun Kelly. Sex and Candy by Masters Playground. Who Will Save Your Soul by Jewel. Dark Side by Kelly Clarkson. Why Don't You Get a Job by The Offspring. Life in the Streets by Marky Mark. Drinking Problem by Midland. Use Somebody by Kings of Leon. Insane in the Brain by Cypress Hill. I'm Not Worth It by Netflix. And the last one is Fall from Grace by Stevie Nicks. The second lot of songs reflect how this masculine still feels about you to this day. Despite doing you wrong, he still definitely has unresolved feelings for you, Divine Feminine. You Can't Always Get What You Want by the Rolling Stones. My Eyes Adored You by the Four Seasons. You Were Mine by the Chicks. Give Me One Reason by Tracy Chapman. What Happened to Us by Jessica Mauboy. Don't Walk Away by Tony Childs. My Mistake by Diana Ross and Marvin Gaye. I'll Remember by Madonna. How Could an Angel Break My Heart by Toni Braxton. If You Could Only See by Tonic. The Day You Went Away by Wendy Matthews. Angie by the Rolling Stones. If You Love Someone, Set Them Free by Sting. Since I Lost You by Phil Collins. And the last one is She Talks to Angels by the Black Crowes. The third lot of songs reflect how he feels that you now view him, DF. They also reflect how he feels you are going in your life now that he is no longer a part of it. You are now on a major glow up. The first one is Private Investigations by Dire Straits. Blessed by Kelly Clarkson. Mind Your Business by Shaka Khan. Never Again by Kelly Clarkson. Even Though I Loved You, You Know I Had to Leave by Justin and Selena. Your History by Shakespeare's Sister. Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz. Man-Child by Sabrina Carpenter. Love Thy Will Be Done by Martika. Turn Me Loose by Loverboy. You're Not Sorry by Taylor Swift. Oh No, Not You Again by Australian Crawl. Good Vibrations by Marky Mark. Baby I Don't Care by Transvision Vet. Don't Come Around Here No More by Tom Petty. You Lost Me by Christina Aguilera. And the last one is That's Freedom by John Farnham. I hope you found this reading interesting, Divine Feminine. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye!